Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today with the musical artist Blue Will. Hey, Blue, how are you?
Hey, Johnny, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. And listen, I'm looking forward to sharing some of your music, Blue, that you have up on your YouTube channel. So if we tune in right now to Love Yourself, is that cool?
Yes, yes,
I
please do.
love it. Okay, we're looking forward to learning all about you when we get back, but let's tune in now to Blue Will and Love Yourself.
I'm gonna need you to love yourself. I'm gonna need you to love yourself. I'm gonna need you to love yourself. I'm gonna need you to love yourself. But once in your life, you need to be selfish. Once in your life, don't worry about it. You see these people, they come and go, and they change it like old roads. They need construction to keep them together. You don't fall apart. Don't be lonely like the weather. I'ma need you to be selfish, to love yourself. I'm gonna need you to love yourself.
Blue, that's sweet. It's great to hear your music and great to share with everyone. And I'm
Thank
so glad to
you.
be with you. Can you tell me, I'm interested in learning about you and your journey as an artist. Where are you from and how did you get involved in the music industry?
Well, right now I currently live in Toronto, Canada. I grew up in Ottawa and I was actually born in Trinidad and Tobago. So the first 5 years of my life, I was, an island girl,
Yeah,
nice weather, easy breezy. And you come to Canada and it's like a complete culture shock, with like the weather and just the different people that are here. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so different. I think what really started me off in music is just being from a Caribbean country. That's
sweet.
like what we indulge in. It's like the music is what really keeps us going. You know what I mean? We have like this thing called Carnival, and it's the biggest like event in like one of the biggest events in the world, right? So and it's just music combined with music, 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 music. So I think that's what like really like started it off. And I remember in high school, I did this like little girls group. It was like, our version of Destiny's Child. And it was the
Uh-huh.
first time I really like hit the stage and like was singing with two of my friends. And then it's just the audience's reaction and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I can actually kind of sing.
Feel
And,
it. Yeah.
people are like interacting and enjoying it. So that's what really kind of kicked it off. And then I started going to the studio and stuff like that after high school, and just starting to work on like my music and my writing and like melodies and what type of music I wanted to indulge in.
Uh-huh.
And then I moved to Toronto, I think around when I was like 21. And just as a side note, I've like, there's a whole bunch of art behind me. I have
Beautiful.
a child, he's
Yeah.
like 5, he paints
Oh,
and stuff like
nice.
that. So like the house that I live in and my kid, and I'm only surrounded by art like all the time. So I also do hairstyling for
Uh-huh.
TV and I do makeup and stuff like that. So um in my mind, like you always have to like have like the look. So I've always just been like, oh, okay, this when I'm picturing like a song or a video, like I'm like, okay, I see it all. I envision it all.
Visualize
So
it. Yeah.
exactly. So I came to Toronto and went to hair school, and that's what helped with getting me involved in music because people would be like, okay, let me follow you on social media. And then they also see that I do music. So then they were like, oh, okay, you do music. like, so that's how I kind of like built my fan base and stuff like that. So I started doing shows. I was a part of a competition here, CBC Searchlight. I made it to top 4. I was part of another show on CTV, The Launch. I was runner up for that show. So, and I've had like lots of shows, lots of songwriting. I've put out 2 projects, I'm single. So I've definitely been in it for a few years.
Right. Blue, this
Yeah.
is amazing. I love your story, and it's so good to, be with you. And I love your hair, and,
Thank you.
and listen, coming from Trinidad Tobago, as you say, where like music is such an integral part of the culture in the Caribbean, and to come from and to be and have experienced all those rhythms and all that expression of art. Carnival, of course, is just amazing. And and Caribbean islands in general, I have a lot of other spirited Jamaican reggae artists who I'm really connected with, and I've been lucky to have visited these islands and can really appreciate where you originated from. But then also all the discipline and kind of dedication to your craft to become your own kind of style and your own sound with your own blends of rhythms. It's really inspiring. It's cool, Blue Will. So I appreciate that. Now, were there other, either from the islands themselves, performers, or among multiple genres? I mean, who are some of the other musical artists that may have inspired you?
Honestly, the list is endless, but I'll try to like, keep it, compressed.
Okay, cool.
So if we're just going back to like people from Trinidad, there's Patrice Roberts, soca artist, amazing. She's a female artist. There's Machel Montano, who's huge, male soca artist. And then if we're talking about like R&B, pop, like all this old artists, new artists, Beyonce, of course, stage presence, the dancing, the whole presentation. Rihanna, like I feel like I relate to her a lot, just in terms of like tone, in terms of she's also a small island girl who came to North America and stuff like that. So I feel like we have a lot of relations there. Jasmine Sullivan, the range that she has, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, like there's an endless amount of like inspiration everywhere. And there's like new age artists as well too, where like I'm very impressed by like their flow and the way they articulate. So like I said, art is everywhere. So I'm like always like tapping into everybody's like skill to see what I can either take from and adapt for myself or train myself to do better on for myself.
Right. And it's even having the gratitude or appreciation of these other artists, lifts your energy and your quality as well, to be in a state of gratitude when you perform. It is inspiring. And these artists are really powerful personalities and also great brand builders. And so you've had a lot of other kind of trailblazers to be able to appreciate, to now go and forge your own path. And it's really beautiful, Blue Will. It's cool. Now, listen, what are you working on right now, and what's coming up soon?
Well, it's a new year, and with a new year, you can't be recycling the old stuff all the time. So I'm definitely coming out with hopefully at least 2 EPs. That's the plan. We're aiming to release the first one in July. And the first single from that EP will release in March. I don't want to give away too much detail, but it is like everything encompasses everything. So I'm going to showcase a lot more of my artistic side, not only the music, but like how I present it in hair and in fashion. Like everything will be visual as well too. And it'll encompass something of blue, of course.
Right. Yeah.
I've chosen different names for the EPs and the songs based off the color blue and the emotion that I'm attaching to them.
Right. Well, that's lovely. And we're going to be looking forward to tuning into your progress, Blue Will. And I want everyone to do that. Follow the social media channels that you find below our interview today. And also, we're looking forward to you coming up on FENIX360, Blue Will. So thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate you. You're a great example for your arts and also from where you're from and your motherhood. And I'm just really appreciating you and all your arts contributions to the art world. Thanks so much. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much for having me, Johnny. Thank you, guys.
You bet, Blue Will. You take care. We'll see you on FENIX360 Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
said that you wouldn't disappoint me, but those were just lies. Your heart is like ice, cold in this room, and I can't come down, down, down. I can't come down.